right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, how's everybody doing out there? Oh my goodness. Nicki wanted that #1 album spot in the country, and she don't care what y'all talking about. She's fighting to the bitter end. She don't care that the numbers are already back and it says she's the #2 album in the country. She now has taken her agenda and made another case, all right? She's claiming that Travis Scott's numbers are a tad bit faulty. On Nicki's Twitter account this evening, she explained why she's not #1 in the country, and she's blaming everybody from Travis Scott to Kylie Jenner to Drake to Spotify and everybody else who wants this smoke. All right, she said Travis sold over 50,000 of these. All right, now in this picture is Kylie Jenner, obviously her baby daddy is Travis Scott. In this picture is Kylie Jenner posting just pretty much the Astro World Tour and supporting her man. Nothing's wrong with that. In the caption, she said, "Me and Storm ready for a tour." Right? Now, there's nothing to that. I don't know what's the problem with that. Nicki said Travis sold 50,000 of these with no requirement of redeeming the album, with no dates for a tour, etc. I spoke to him. He knows he doesn't have the #1 album this week. I love my fans for the #1 album in America. I'll explain it on Queen's Radio, 4 albums in, #1 in 86 countries. So pretty much Nicki was upset that Kylie Jenner posted her man's album. She claims it's pretty much cheating. Now, Nicki went on to say, "My first album sold 400K. No one is doing that with debut albums now, so I'm grateful. I lost out on 12 hours of sales and did 200K in 1 week after I was supposedly canceled. I bit my tongue last Queen Radio, but I won't on Tuesday. I love you guys so much." I looked at the numbers. The Carters, Kanye, Nas, etc. recently did. Travis did 200,000 in his first week of clothes alone. I spoke to him last night, and he said he's been selling clothes before the music. Big Billboard says they'll change the rules because of this, so it should be changed now. I put my blood, sweat, and tears in writing a dope album, only for Travis Scott to have Kylie Jenner post a tour pass telling people to come see her in story. LOL, I'm actually laughing. Queen broke the record of being #1 in 86 countries. Thank you, Jesus, and thank you to my fans. Nicki went on to say, Spotify puts Drake's face on every playlist, but they told me they have to teach me a lesson for playing my music 10 minutes early on Queen Radio, even though they've been giving away my music for free in years, and I'm one of the top Spotify artists of all time. Spotify had to teach me a lesson, but rewarded the man who has had an Apple radio show the longest, inadvertently helping the Apple platform the most. Oh, I can't wait for Queen Radio on Tuesday. They took away my promotion they had promised me for the first couple of days because of this. #Queen. My music went up on Apple, so I played it. I assumed it was on Spotify and Tidal at the same time. Spotify said that Apple tweeted fans advising Queen was up, and therefore they had to teach me a lesson, but praise be to God. Nicki went on to say, "Do you know how many people subscribe to my Spotify page? Do you know how many women get systematically blackballed out of their positions in an office building and can't fight back? People are calling me thinking I'm huffing and puffing. OMG, y'all, this is sarcasm, dry humor, yikes. I'm having the most iconic time. Come let me kiss you. Who's coming to the secret show? When people call me and hear me cracking up laughing, they seem so puzzled. Loosen up. New boy called spazzing. Yikes." All right. Nicki went on to say she's dropping a freestyle. You know, if you listen to Nicki's music, man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Nicki has alluded to a lot of drug usage as of recent. We've seen, if you follow Nicki in the last few months, she posted a clip of her high with Lil Uzi Vert. She posted an image of her high with Quavo a few months ago. We've seen Drake talk about now how he's heavily on the drugs, heavily medicated, popped the Zans, 13 hours in Japan. He was out like a light. You know, so in regards to some of these top premier talents, specifically Nicki Minaj, I'm just assuming maybe drug usage is affecting her thought process, because it is very hard to deem Nicki Minaj likable after some shit like this. Yo, she pretty much called Kylie Jenner out for posting her man's album. When Nicki dropped her new single Chun-Li a few months ago, she hit every big personality, every big celebrity out there to post it on their Instagram and social media account. Nicki should be the last person complaining about somebody posting someone else's project, especially the man's baby mother. That sounds ridiculous. And I know y'all Nicki fans run deep. I get it. Salute to y'all. But in regards to Nicki, it doesn't make to deem her likable, it's too difficult. And she wonders why fans have ventured off and went to Cardi and kind of left her in the dust. Nicki is unlikable. She's blaming Travis Scott for wanting the #1 album in the country when she's went out of her way to try to get it as well. He's doing what's best for him and his team. That's hate. You're blaming Drake. You're claiming Drake should be outed at Spotify as well. You're blaming Spotify? I just think there's a crap ton of victim blaming. I think then somebody got in her ear afterwards, was like, Nicki, you tripping. And then she tried to clean it up a little bit by saying it was just sarcasm. I just see a lot of hate, man. And we get it. You're a competitor. You wanted that #1 album in the country spot. You can't say you had that. I get it. But to go out of the way to blame other people and their rollout plans when nobody's judging or critiquing your rollout plan is just jealousy. Ain't no other way to, it's just jealousy. Thank y'all for the time, love, support. Nicki, she won't smoke with everybody. She is not playing. She said Travis knows she got the #1 album in the country. She talked to him last night and she told him that. I'm out. What up, Ferros? I decided to step my game up again. I've created a music reaction Instagram page. That way, you guys can be up to date on some of the latest new music in the atmosphere, and you guys can also send me some of your music as well, and you will get Mr. TALIAFERRO'S first reaction to your record for good or for bad, or an artist that we talk about on my platform's music for good or for bad. Again, follow me on Instagram, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. Again, that's Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, and you get more of yours truly.